Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 9, Year in Review. This episode is all about pausing and reflecting on the year that has just passed, 2025, to honor the milestones, the growth, and everything that happened, and just to make space to notice what actually changed. And so with that, let's get it started.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
All right. The universe brought us together.
That we know.
And together, we want to share that story with you.
As well as all of the practices we do to keep our relationship thriving.
Because to us, it feels like our life is a honeymoon.
We want that same joy for all of you. I'm Tim.
I'm Amy, and this is our podcast. Hey, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, hope everybody's doing well out there. We are coming to you live from Hilton Head, South Carolina. If you've listened to our podcast before, you know that we are self-proclaimed Disney addicts, and there is a Disney resort in Hilton Head, South Carolina called Disney's Hilton Head Beach Resort, and we are enjoying a restful week here, and it is fantastic. If anybody's looking for a getaway, this place is actually pretty affordable compared to other Disney resorts, and it's just really restorative and relaxing. And in previous episodes, we talked about things that we schedule throughout our year. And this is our sleep vacation, which we do in the beginning of every year. We take a week or close to a week, and we just go away and we rest and we play games and we just hang out together and just kind of come back to ourselves before launching off into the new year. Yeah.
Yes. And this particular moment in time is a perfect time for us to pause and reflect and look back on the year that has just passed, 2025. And we enjoy this because it really allows us to take that moment and pause and reflect. And so that's what this whole podcast will be about. And if you just want to...
Yeah, sure. It seems like culture, is it culture or is it something that's ingrained in ourselves? We're always pushing to what's next, and we're not stopping. We're not congratulating ourselves for the things that we have accomplished. And, you work on something for months, for years, done. It's in the past, on to the next thing. And it really is important that you stop, pause, and see how far you've come over the year and over your lifetime.
Yes, well said. The thing that I know that helps me a lot, and maybe you as well, it just really helps create clarity in life in general. Like, all right, what just happened? It really puts, sometimes I'll forget, like, oh, this happened this year. And it really helps me just solidify kind of the things that happened in my brain, in my heart, and my soul. And yeah. And then we both like to talk about our wins and also our challenges. And so that'll be something we touch on. Challenges not as much, but it's something I feel like they do both matter.
Definitely. And one thing I want to add on to all of this is, I don't want to say especially helpful because it's helpful for everybody, but if you have made a vision board, maybe you made it in the beginning of 2025, if you're a vision boarder, this is extremely important to go ahead and look back, and you might be surprised how many things have come true. They often can work wonders. So anyways, we wanted to share with you some of our key moments from 2025, some of the things that we're really proud of, because when we share them with you all, we're also acknowledging them for ourselves, and that is some really great self-care and self-love. So I'll start it off if that's okay. One of the biggest things that happened in 2025 on the third day is Tim proposed to me and we got engaged. It was a great big surprise for me. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah, that we have a podcast episode coming up that will dive more into that. But yeah, that was the best way to kick off the year.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a year.
Super exciting. So yeah, there will be more on that at a later date, but we're just really enjoying our engagement time. Absolutely.
Yes, and not too long after that, I finished a 2-year online meditation teaching program that took a lot of courage. It took a lot of just pushing myself outside my comfort zone. I was teaching small classes for 4 weeks at a time, and also just really putting myself into a place that I had never thought I'd be in, and I'm just really proud of that, and I'm excited to continue that journey soon. It's just been a lot going on, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to touch on that too. Number one, I'm so proud of you because you did put so much into it, and it took a lot, not just for you, but for our relationship too, because remember, several evenings a week you were in class and you had all your homework and everything. And so it's really nice to just, sometimes life feels so busy because you have things happening, but it's nice to be on the other side of that and feel the reward. You're done. And I'm just so proud of you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So another big thing that we celebrated this year were our milestone birthdays, which are not the same. For those of you that don't know, we have a decade age difference. So I had my 50th this year.
And I
Tim
turned 40.
had his 40th, yeah. So those are some pretty great, wonderful birthdays. And
Yeah, I feel like just for both of us, I really see, things we'll talk about in these podcasts are that just things are really shifting in a like huge growth direction for both of us. And these
Yeah.
like 40 and 50, I'll be very memorable years for both of us.
absolutely. And I really, it's kind of cliche, but like with age comes wisdom. And, I know some people, I think more women than men don't want to get older and they dread it, but it's an honor to age. That means you're living and you're on this earth. And I'm really grateful for these milestone birthdays that we had.
Yeah, and we are big travelers. We're talking about that. The Aulani trip we took in June, I believe, to Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, it was a 2-part trip. So my daughter, Star, I think she had a past life in Hawaii because she is so drawn to the island of Kauai, which is beautiful, and I do not blame her. So we had the privilege of going with her to Kauai. If you have not been to Kauai, this is a PSA, this is a shout out. Get on a plane and go to Kauai. It is the most magical, beautiful place that I've seen on this planet. The North Shore, the whole island's nice. The North Shore, once you round this one corner when you're driving, it is like, I get angry because I can't handle the beauty that's rising up inside of me. I just can't take how pretty it is. So we got to spend about a week there.
Yeah. That Amy had really hyped it up for a couple of years because she had gone 2 years before that with her daughter.
Just with Star, mommy-daughter trip, yeah.
And I had always heard good things about Hawaii, but actually going there, it felt like a different planet and in a really good way, and just an untouched prehistoric land that...
It is. We spent time on Oahu also, which was lovely, and we'll get to that in a minute, but Kauai is not... we haven't been to the other islands, so I can't compare, but if you've only been to Oahu, Kauai, it's just a whole nother universe, and it's only a 20-minute plane ride between the islands. Pack your bags. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah, and the Aulani portion of it. So we spent the good portion of the trip in this kind of all natural setting, and then we were both in there like, oh well, let's skip Aulani. Let's just stay here forever. And then by the time we get to Aulani, all of a sudden the Disney magic really helps you forget about everything.
I think
outside.
we should explain what Aulani is because I think a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
So just as we are in a Disney resort in South Carolina in Hilton Head, there's also another Disney resort on the island of Oahu, and it is called Aulani. So we are Disney Vacation Club owners, which means that we have timeshare ownership in Disney. And so we can use our points home in Florida, and those same points we can get hotel rooms in Hawaii in the Aulani resort. So
Yes.
we ended up leaving Star in Kauai, but not in a bad way. She has, via my ex-husband, family on the island. So she must be nice to be, how old was she at that time? 18. She got to stay there for a month because when you're 18, you have that time in your life. And we then took a romantic 2-person trip to Aulani for 3 nights.
Yeah, and that that entire time, it was, again, just a completely different experience of Hawaii and what they have to offer, but to me, just as powerful in a completely different way with like Disney really made a point to infuse the culture into everything that they did with, they had a luau that our room happened to be in a spot where we could view it. And
We watched it for free.
and it's usually like a $200
Yeah.
per person situation. And you know, we had some tree blockage, but we got the gist of it.
It was awesome from
But
our balcony.
But yeah, so just a really powerful trip overall.
Yeah. It was fantastic. Another thing that we're both grateful for is that we had the time and resources to each visit our family. We live together in South Florida. Tim's family is up in Illinois and Wisconsin, and my family's up in Maine. And so I was able to take my kids to see my family up in Maine over the summer, and then
Yes, for a while I wasn't visiting home as much as I would like to have, and this year, I don't know if it's turning 40, but I really was like missing home, missing, you know, where I grew up. And so made a really concerted effort. I don't know, that sounds like the right word.
I think it sounds good, Tim.
To just, I'm like, I got to find a way to get home. It's just, we're always doing so much with life here. It's easy for me to just let that go and focus time on here. And so just really made a point to visit my family in the Midwest, and I was able to do it twice in a couple months, and it just really filled my cup. And you were there for one of them, and not for the other, but it was just, to me, it's like a missing piece to my heart that that I feel like I'm finally getting back into.
Yeah, and me too, because you know, the fact that we don't live near either of our families, anytime either of us goes home with one another, I just feel like it deepens even our relationship. And you know, I love getting to know your family. Your family has been so nice to me from the second that they ever heard about me, before they even ever met me. And so they're really lovely people. And so I really appreciated you bringing me home.
Yeah, I'd like to do it more.
Yeah, me too.
It's only been 2 times, I think,
Yeah.
in 8 years.
In 8 years. Well, you know, we're getting there. Progress, not perfection, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I think another thing that we wanted to talk about was some personal work growth, and just kind of giving accolades to ourselves, like just acknowledging. Sometimes it can be, I think, like we mentioned before, difficult to really kind of pause and give yourself the recognition that you deserve for your hard work. But so one thing I'm really proud of, I do my career is residential real estate, and I'm a decent producer. I'm a good producer, but the first quarter of 2025 was my highest sales, my record sales in my 14-year career, in a time when our market is not so hot. And I'm just really proud of myself, because that was February of 2025 was, I had a lot of closings. It was really good. And I know we're not supposed to look forward. This is a looking back episode, but I shook the table. But I think I have now like 8 listings that I'm going back to when we're done this trip. So anyway, super grateful in all the ways.
Yeah, you might have another best first quarter.
Yeah. Stay tuned when we
Yeah.
do our recap in a year from now.
Yeah. I feel with this podcast in general, we don't talk too much about, I'd say, work it directly, and so it's nice to kind of touch on some of these things. For me, I work in land surveying industry, where my job is to supervise land surveyors across the state of Florida, and I work in the office 9 to 5, and they're in the field 9 to 5, and usually that's the way it stays. And for years, my boss and I had been talking about having me go out into the field, and so I was able to do that this past year and spend some time out there and really get more of a hands-on feel and get connected with the guys that I talk to every day. It's kind of hard to explain, but they all work at least 3 to 4 hours away from me, and I don't see them in person. And so this felt really good to it kind of just helped us bring us all closer. Whether even though it was only for, let's say, a handful of people, but it was still really, really well spent time and energy for my career, and just help kind of round out my ability to be a leader and to be seen as a leader that I'm going out there in the field.
I love that for you.
And yeah, so that was something that happened.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, for me, I am part of a charity. I'm a board member for a charity called Grandma's Place, and we are a local to South Florida, located in Royal Palm Beach, nonprofit foster care and respite care charity. So I've been on the board for probably 3 to 4 years, and then we also have a luncheon that we do every year to raise money for the children and for the shelter. And this year I was asked to be the co-chair to the luncheon, which was quite a lot of work, I will say. And but really was an honor to be asked to do so. And so myself and my friend Amanda, we led the luncheon committee. We held all the meetings. We got just so many donations and sponsorships. And anyways, it was a lot of work, but it was all for the children, and I had the honor of speaking to over 200 people at the event, and I do love public speaking, so that really filled my cup, and so that was something new for me. I've never co-chaired anything, so I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah. Just a side note, I saw how much work and energy that you put into that, so I'm proud of you for putting yourself out there. And
Thank you. So cute.
yeah. I know. I just know it took a lot out of you, especially during a busy time of year around Thanksgiving and other things. We're all kind
Phoenix's school soccer season, yeah.
And for me, in November of this last year, every year for my work, we have a company meeting in the center of the state, Orlando. And excuse me, there's 2 field coordinators. That's my actual title. We get to speak in front of our teams, which for my team is about 60, 70 guys, depending on the year. And I created this PowerPoint presentation and really put a lot of time and effort into just giving these guys, just because I'm going over like policies and things that can be kind of boring, and I really did my best to put my heart into it and put a little bit of humor into it as well, and just really show up for those guys. And it is a little intimidating because as I do also enjoy public speaking. I was in Toastmasters for a while. It's not like natural to me, but there's something about it that I'm drawn towards at the same time.
I love that.
And so, so that was really exciting for me this year. I'm looking forward to next year's already.
Okay, that's fantastic. One more thing that I'm proud of. I like to lead events. I like to create events. And so last year, about a year ago, maybe 13 or 14 months ago, I started thinking, okay, what can I do? What kind of event can I do that's going to, it started as a client event, and then I just wanted to pull in friends and then anybody who wanted to join, because it's fun. But I thought, how can I create an event that is going to be actually fun for me also? Because I should get to fill my own cup when I'm giving of myself to others. And I like arts and crafts, and I don't create enough time yet. I'm working on that. In my own life, doing it solo. So I created an event called Calm Coloring, and I host that once a month. We've bopped locations, but now it's at the public library, and it's just I think a great event. I have all of the coloring books and the markers and all the supplies, and I play meditation music, and people come, and there's a fan base. There's some regulars that come month after month, and then I also get to meet new people in the community. As I advertise it, more people come, and it's just, I feel proud that I created something. It's rewarding to see people coming to the event.
Yeah.
And a shout out to this guy, because Tim might not want to color on a monthly basis, but he's very supportive. He doesn't come to every one of them, but he comes to most of them. And even if he isn't going to stay, he'll come and help me set up. And you've just been such a sweet support, and I really love having you there. just being a part of it. So thank you.
You're welcome. And so as we go over these kind of accomplishments or just things that we're grateful, excited about that happened, and as I was thinking about this episode, I was thinking not everything is super exciting that happens each and every year, and things that are potentially sad that I remembered was in 1995, 30 years ago, my mom passed away, and that was something that I just kind of want to honor her, and just to just mention her name, Laura Obert, as just something that was important, that has been a big piece of my life, even though hasn't been a big, it only had 10 years of her in my life, and so it's to me, it just feels good to look, as I was looking through the year, I'm like, oh yeah, this is something that happened, and I'd like to just acknowledge it. Yeah.
I'm grateful for your mom because she made you.
Thank you.
And I know she'd be so proud of you.
Thank you.
You are an amazing human.
Thanks.
Oh,
and
you're welcome.
And on the same note of challenges and growth, with talking about things that aren't all, flowers and roses and perfect, everything working out, some things that I struggle with from 2025, and it's kind of been a pattern over the years, but just kind of want to bring it to light because it'll help me focus on it more in the next year, is becoming burnt out with saying yes to too many things and not giving myself the time and effort or time and energy to recharge as much as I would like to throughout the year. And so the lessons that I learned were just consistent self-care and slowing down. I know we're going to touch on a little bit of that later, but I just kind of wanted to mention that.
Yeah, definitely. And on that same note, I agree with that completely. I am near the end of 2025, and actually Tim kindly brought it to my attention a few times that perhaps I do too much. And, I realized that I had some unhealthy patterns of staying busy all the time. And I'm working on that and learning boundaries and slowing down and saying no. Even on this trip, I'm proud of myself because with my career in real estate, every time you answer the phone and you say yes, that's potential money in your pocket. And even today, somebody reached out for me to take a listing, and it was very, very time sensitive. And I need to honor my boundaries that I'm on vacation right now and not sell myself out. And this is time for me. So I had to pass on that. And I feel great about it because a former version of me would have said, honey, I'm so sorry. I have to go make a phone call. And then I'd be stressed out the rest of the trip over what I have to do the second I get home. And, I feel like the universe definitely blesses us when we respect ourselves. We get more situations that bring self-respect. So anyways, my big takeaway is saying no to the things that don't matter in the long run and saying yes to the things that fill my cup. And then when my cup is full, my family's cup, making sure that Tim and my kids are loved and that I've given them all enough energy before I'm giving it elsewhere.
Well said.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
And I'm really proud of you for all the work that you've been doing.
Oh, yeah, it feels good. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. And to kind of wrap that up, we just, as you can see, we are a very tight little unit here, Amy and I, and we really just talk through all these different things, and we've adapted together towards the end of the year as just becoming more communicative with the ways that we are feeling, with the weekly check-ins that we do, and just, hey, I'm really feeling burnt out. Maybe I can't do that thing I thought I was gonna be able to do, and just kind of just really, really adapting to this new way of self-care together. And we both kind of talked about what this year taught us, just slowing down and self-care. And to kind of zoom out, I would say that, and why reviewing all of this matters, this whole reflection, this whole year, it really, for me, it helps me feel and makes it real, just 2025, like the things that happened, they aren't, they are history, but they aren't just just on a piece of paper somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like, it just feels really good to feel it.
It does, and to remember it, because when, we obviously are not just talking off the cuff, like we create these episode formats. And when we were, trying to jot down some big things that happened, we're like, oh yeah, we got engaged. And then I remember you were like, oh my gosh, I graduated from my meditation teaching program. And so if you're not stopping to acknowledge it, it's like, it's gone. Yeah. So I enjoyed this exercise very much. And, I'd love to hear from any of you. If you look back on 2025, does something stand out? We would love to know. We'd love to honor you if you, want to let us know what, did you have a big accomplishment or a big challenge? It all deserves to be honored, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, well said. And one thing I wanted to mention that we didn't mention in our key moments is we created this podcast in 2025.
No. See you guys? Yes, we sure did. We sure the heck did.
Yes. We are being humble about it.
We did. We created it. Yeah, it took a while too. It took a while.
All right, so I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tim. I needed the reminder.
All right.
Noi. Okay, so we, as we wrap up our episodes, we like to keep it a little bit light, make it a little bit fun, let you get to know us better. And so we have created a section called our Happily Ever After for today. And I have a game for us today called This or That. So I'm just going to read a this or that. We're going to shout out which one. Okay. And I have 5 of them. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Routine or flexibility? Routine. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's good to have both, but I feel like without routine, I feel like the other way around. I feel like routine comes first, then flexibility becomes possible because of the routine.
I think that is key. That I feel like for us, it maybe for other people, the flexibility and the impromptu thing just works great, but for us to have a foundation of routine, and like we do our weekly calendar checks and we know what's happening, it gives us a very solid starting point, very solid foundation. But flexibility also is important. If one person isn't feeling up to what has been agreed upon, or like today, for example, we had a whole different day planned. We were going to film tomorrow, and the day was we were going to go to the pool, and it was really cloudy and cold. It's been cloudy and cold this whole time, but it's fine. It's still a great place. And so I said, what do you think about filming today? And, I think at first you might not have been jazzed about it, but you stopped, thought about it a little bit, and now we're doing it today. So tomorrow we get a day off, which is great.
Yeah, good way to put it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Here's another one. Go with the flow or list maker. 1, 2, 3. List maker. Yeah. We are both huge list makers.
I made a list here for this podcast.
Yeah, I also made it. We made it together. Yeah. We made different versions.
But again, go with the flow. Similar to what we just said.
Yeah. Go with the flow is fun for sometimes, but I think that we are really successful people, and I'm not just saying that in career. I'm just saying that in life as a whole. Like if there's something we want to accomplish, somewhere we want to go, it happens. And I do think sitting down and making a list and thinking is step 1 to manifesting the thing that you actually want.
I've heard the saying, what gets scheduled is what gets done.
Correct.
And so
100%. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I could keep going on that, but I won't. Okay. Minimalist or sentimental? 1, 2, 3. Minimalist.
Sentimental.
Yeah.
Can't even say the word, but I feel like I try to be both. It's hard to be both of those at the same time. Just for example, Amy and I went to a trivia thing today, and she threw her piece of paper out, and I kept mine because I was like, oh, it's a memory for this trip.
I don't want clutter at home.
but yeah, so that's my.
No, I keep like a bin for each kid of like all of their. But just one bin of their whole school career, 12 years of special keepsakes. So, I mean, it's not like I'm cold-hearted, people. But I strive to be minimal, and I am not there. I have clutter area. So minimalist sounds like it feels really good. Okay, next one. Deep conversations or playful banter. 1, 2, 3. Deep conversations. Oh my God, we are the two biggest deep conversation nerds.
Well, we do have some playful banter.
Well, we're very playful too, but yeah, I love it and I appreciate it, especially in realms of spirituality. We really have beautiful soul connecting talks. Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, here's our last one. Planner or improviser? These are all very similar. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Planner. I think that everybody could have guessed that for us.
And we both have planners, as we talked about.
Paper planners.
Yeah, so we live and die by the planner.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I think sometimes, oh my God, if my planner ever went missing because I don't keep a digital version.
Yeah, it's like losing your phone.
It's like losing your mind. It's all in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, uh-oh. We're missing something here. Uh-oh. Well,
right.
Anyways, okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and
Wrap up this episode.
We're on vacation energy level now.
So I just want to say thank you all for spending time with us today. It's been a pleasure, as it always is.
Yeah, absolutely. You can listen to Our Life is a Honeymoon anywhere you get your podcasts, and you can also watch us on YouTube.
And please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Our Life is a Honeymoon Official.
Yes, and if anything from today's episode resonated with you, and again, we would love to hear, how can we honor you? What big thing do you want to let us know happened in 2025 for you? You can email us at ourlifeisahoneymoonofficial@gmail.com.
And also, Amy manages the Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
So please reach out there as well
Yeah,
if you're not an emailer.
Yeah, 100%.
And also, I want to say before we completely close, please subscribe, review. On Apple Podcast, you can leave an actual typed review. We have one that we've already read and will be published.
Please leave reviews.
5 stars, it helps us a lot. I guess
It does.
the algorithms really enjoy those
like
reviews.
us, subscribe, follow, anything you can do.
Yes, the positive button clicks.
Yes, no negatives. We got a thumbs down on something from
Our shorts. We've posted some shorts that have been fun.
some downer out there.
Yeah, and so, but also if you'd like to support the podcast, please buy us a Mickey pretzel by clicking on the link that we have at buymeacoffee.com/ourlifeishoneymoon, and it's a digital pretzel, which really is just money.
Where do people find this link?
It should be in our show notes.
Okay, fantastic, wonderful. You know what? This is off the cuff, but I want to give a shout out to some of our followers and some of our fan base. So the number one country where our episodes are they the downloads? Are they the YouTube?
I believe it's downloads.
Downloads. Well, the US. But our number 2 country, thank you, whomever you are, is Egypt. Thank you, Egypt.
In Egypt. We're not sure exactly where, but maybe 1 or 2 cities.
Yeah, but either you keep coming back or you're telling your friends, because we have multiple, followed by Saudi Arabia. Top three countries.
Yeah, I think Malaysia is in there somewhere.
Yeah, but they need to pick it up a little to catch up to Saudi Arabia and Egypt. So, anyways, thank you so much. And if you want to reach out to us, we would love to know who you are, because we get so happy every time we see another watch or download from any of these countries. So thank you. And from our U.S. friends also.
Yes. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
High five.
Yeah. Ooh, I was tired. I lost track of what I was saying many times, and I think I had a lot of ums in there.
It's okay.